a fun process in Damnation in particular. It's one thing to record your performance, voiceover-wise, to somebody else's physical mocap performance, and they did all the motion capture, physical motion capture in Japan first, then the actors came and recorded. For this project, what they also did was recorded the mocap actors doing all the facial animations. So we had to match our voices to a pre-existing pace, delivery. So it was almost like having to tailor your performance into somebody else's preset exact timing and expressions, which was a whole different level of complication as an actor. So the fond memory of that was the challenge of doing so. Thankfully, a really talented actor, Kevin Dorman, who does a lot of motion capture as well. He worked like Avatar and pretty much every video game ever played, was doing Leon for that. So me and him already had kind of a coordinated thing. But it was an interesting challenge that I wasn't expecting going into the booth. Aside from that, it was just a lot of fun to do a bunch of scenes punching and killing zombies. A lot of really good aggression release. You know, it's fun.
Yes. It better be a bizarre question then. Don't say it's going to be a bizarre question. Say, who's your favorite character? Okay, go. Who would win pre-Shippuden Team 7 for you Naruto fans out there, or post-time jump? We've jumped, we've crossed the streets.
Are there zombies? Are they fighting zombies?
Oh, in a zombie apocalypse.
I don't know if there's Zamjutsu?
Zamjutsu. Yeah.
I don't know.
Connected a whole new thing.
Yeah, it's really anticlimactic too. It's like Zamjutsu. They didn't take it through and decided not to film it.
No, it's like in the movie Equilibrium, right? They developed a martial art, the gun kata. You know, that's totally ridiculous but awesome. And that's years into a zombie apocalypse, you would develop a fighting style that is tailored towards Zamjutsu.
It's pretty great, actually.
Get started on that, Bosch.
It's our only hope.
You are only hope.
Wow. Post Shippuden, Team 7. They learned Zamjutsu because they're not as green as they used to be. But the zombies are green. Okay, moving on. I don't think we've had a question from you yet.
Green Top, what's up?
Green Top.
How do you feel about the mixed reactions with Resident Evil 6?
Resident Evil 6.
Mixed reactions.
Mixed reactions, I mean, everything's subjective from person to person. I agree with some of them. I enjoyed, and as unbiased as I can, I really enjoyed Leon's campaign because it was more of a throwback to the classic Resident Evil style, with the gothic horror, dark corridors, strange beasts lurking in the shadows and such. And the later ones got a little more actiony, and going for Gears of War out, which was interesting and a natural progression. I understand from the way they've been building the story and how they wanted to gear it towards a Western audience, but I feel they also may have not paid attention to their core audience in some cases as well. So I understand the mixed reactions. I agree with some of them, and I think a lot of good lessons were learned on Capcom's part going forward. So that's my opinion.
I think whenever you have mixed reaction, it's a good thing, because it means some people like what you're doing and some people don't like what you're doing, and you can't please everyone all the time. So to have mixed reactions mean you're doing it right, because people are really going to be passionate about it, which you want, and people are really going to not like it, which is great, because that's a good litmus test to show that you have done something very strong, that you've made a strong choice. Whether it's something that somebody's going to like or not like is up to them, but you've done something that is very definitive, and I think that's always an important step to take.
I don't know why I'm not looking at that thing, but yes, I'm going to agree. Matt Mercer.